Gentlemen, what if I told you that the same extra virgin olive oil sitting in your kitchen could be the base of a simple, natural routine that supports healthy testosterone, better blood flow, and steadier energy? No risky pills, no expensive fad supplements, no complicated diets. Just a handful of whole food ingredients, mixed in under 5 minutes, that work with your body rather than against it. I'm Dr. Fiona Grey, men's health expert. Quick heads up, I've linked my 2 favorite natural supplements for erections and stamina in the comments. They're genuine game changers, and I'll explain why at the end. Now, let's begin. Let us set the stage. Testosterone is not only about desire. It influences muscle maintenance, bone density, belly fat, mood, motivation, and mental sharpness. On average, levels drift down with age by roughly 1% per year starting in midlife. And that decline can accelerate with sleep debt, excess weight, high alcohol intake, chronic stress, medication effects, and metabolic issues. The encouraging part is that lifestyle and nutrition can nudge the system in a better direction. Patterns like a Mediterranean-leaning diet, regular resistance and aerobic training, better sleep, and weight loss when needed are associated with healthier vascular function and, in several human studies, more favorable hormone profiles. What I am giving you today is a practical, tasty way to support that bigger plan. Why start with extra virgin olive oil? High-quality olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fat and polyphenols such as oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol. Monounsaturated fat supplies clean raw material for steroid hormone synthesis, and the polyphenols help calm low-grade inflammation and oxidative stress that can interfere with Leydig cell function in the testes and with the endothelial lining of blood vessels. Small interventional studies suggest that replacing refined or saturated fats with olive oil can improve markers linked to luteinizing hormone signaling and testosterone production, while Mediterranean-style eating patterns repeatedly show better endothelial function, which is directly relevant to erection quality. This is not magic, it is physiology you can eat. Now let us layer in simple kitchen boosters with supportive evidence. Garlic. When you crush or finely chop a garlic clove and let it sit for about 10 minutes, an enzyme reaction transforms allicin into allicin, the compound responsible for garlic's sharp aroma and many of its biologic effects. Human trials associate garlic with healthier blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility, both of which matter for pelvic circulation and erectile performance. Most direct testosterone data in garlic comes from animal work, so I will be honest about that. Still, the human cardiovascular benefits are solid, and anything that reduces vascular resistance and stress load tends to make erections more reliable. Think of garlic as a circulatory and stress load ally that pairs well with olive oil's anti-inflammatory profile. Lemon. Fresh lemon juice brings vitamin C and citrus flavonoids. Vitamin C is a water-soluble antioxidant that helps protect nitric oxide from oxidative breakdown and supports collagen in vessel walls. Citrus flavonoids have been studied for endothelial support and metabolic health. Stable blood sugar and protected nitric oxide signaling mean smoother vessel relaxation and better tissue oxygenation. Mixing a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice into your olive oil gives you a bright, easy dressing you will actually use. Consistency is the secret. Ginger. This root has centuries of use for vitality in traditional systems and a growing modern evidence base. Trials in men with fertility challenges have shown improvements in semen parameters and shifts in reproductive hormone profiles with ginger supplementation, and broader studies point to ginger's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and glycemic stabilizing effects. Less inflammation and steadier blood sugar create a friendlier environment for testosterone production. Gingerols and shoggols also support healthy microcirculation, which is relevant to testicular and pelvic blood flow. In short, ginger helps keep the internal terrain less hostile to the processes you care about. Turmeric with black pepper. Curcumin. Turmeric's golden pigment is a potent anti-inflammatory. The catch is that curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. Piperine, a natural compound in black pepper, can dramatically increase curcumin bioavailability. By dialing down inflammatory signaling and improving bioavailability with a pinch of pepper, you support the hormone network and vascular flexibility. That does not force testosterone up. It removes friction so your body can do its job more efficiently. Here is the complete mixture you can make tonight. Start with 1 tablespoon of rich extra virgin olive oil. Crush 1 fresh garlic clove and let it rest for 10 minutes on the cutting board to activate allicin. Add 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. Stir in 1/2 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, or about 1/4 teaspoon if you are using a high-quality dried ginger powder. Sprinkle in a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to unlock curcumin's potential. Mix until you have a smooth, aromatic golden blend. How to take it? You can sip it as a quick shot with dinner, or drizzle it over a salad, warm vegetables, or use it as a dipping oil with whole grain bread. Taking it with a meal helps tolerance, and the fat in olive oil helps carry fat-soluble constituents from turmeric and citrus peel into your system. Vitamin C itself is water-soluble and does not require fat for absorption, but pairing it with olive oil simply makes you more likely to use the recipe every day, and daily use is what matters. Why the timing matters. Your body does much of its hormone synthesis and tissue repair while you sleep, with testosterone usually peaking in the early morning. Having this mixture with your evening meal is easy to remember and aligns the nutrients with that overnight rhythm. Aim for most nights. The realistic signs you are on track are steadier daytime energy, better workout recovery, improved sense of drive, and, as the vascular and metabolic pieces improve, more confidence in sexual performance. Expect gradual change. You are building capacity, not pulling a trick. Let us talk physiology for a moment so you know what you are doing and why. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol inside Leydig cells under the direction of luteinizing hormone released from the pituitary. When systemic inflammation and oxidative stress are high, those cells do not respond as well to luteinizing hormone. When endothelial function is impaired, the same nitric oxide signaling that opens arteries during arousal is blunted. Monounsaturated fats and polyphenols from olive oil help the membrane environment and inflammatory tone. Antioxidants such as vitamin C and curcumin help protect nitric oxide and reduce oxidative drag. Ginger supports glycemic control and blood flow. Garlic supports vascular flexibility. Layer these together consistently, and you lower the friction in the system rather than trying to force an outcome. I want you to have exact kitchen steps and a few flavor options so this becomes a habit. Measure the olive oil into a small bowl. Crush the garlic clove and set a timer for 10 minutes so the allinase reaction can complete. While you wait, grate the ginger. When the timer chimes, whisk in the garlic, ginger, lemon juice, turmeric, and black pepper until the mixture turns a warm gold. Taste it. If you want a brighter note, add a touch more lemon. If you want a softer edge, add a pinch of dried oregano or a chopped parsley leaf. Pour it over whatever you are eating, and you are done. Now, a few smart cautions because food is still chemistry. If you take blood thinners, have a bleeding disorder, or are scheduled for surgery, know that garlic, ginger, and turmeric can increase bleeding tendency. If you have gallbladder disease, reflux that worsens with spices, kidney stones, or diabetes managed with medication, speak with your clinician for tailored advice. If you notice stomach upset, have the ginger and turmeric for a week and build up slowly. This should feel good in your body. What results can you expect and when? Some men notice a more even energy within 2 weeks simply from getting consistent with this and cleaning up dinner. Others need a month before the benefits are obvious, especially if sleep and training have been irregular. Erections are a circulation story as much as a hormone story. As endothelial function and stress load improve, firmness follows. Keep your expectations grounded. This mixture is a supportive tool, not a replacement for medical care, not a license to ignore sleep or training, and not a cure for conditions that need treatment. Here are a few bonus levers that multiply the effect without complicating your life. Zinc is important for reproductive function and prostate health. Work in oysters when you can, pumpkin seeds on salads, beans, and lean meats across the week. Magnesium helps settle the nervous system and can buffer some of the stress chemistry that pushes against testosterone. Leafy greens, a small handful of almonds, and a square of dark chocolate are easy wins. Hydration matters more than most people realize. Thick, dehydrated blood does not deliver oxygen well. Keep alcohol moderate. Alcohol blunts testosterone production and undermines sleep architecture, both of which you are trying to protect. Now, the 30-day challenge. Commit to using this olive oil blend with dinner most nights for a month. Pair it with a 15-minute evening walk, 2 to 3 strength sessions each week, and a promise to yourself to protect 7 to 8 hours of sleep most nights. If you carry visceral belly fat, aim for a small, steady calorie deficit. If you snore, wake unrefreshed, or doze off during the day, get screened for sleep apnea. If your morning erections have been absent for months, or erections are frequently unreliable, treat that as a health signal rather than a personal failing. Check blood pressure, glucose or A1C, lipids, medications, mood, and morning testosterone with your clinician. Addressing root causes plus smart nutrition is the winning combination. Gentlemen, boosting testosterone and sexual vitality naturally is not about gimmicks. It is about giving your body the fuel, care, and balance it has been asking for. Extra virgin olive oil paired with garlic, lemon, ginger, and turmeric, plus a pinch of black pepper is simple, affordable, and sustainable. Make it, use it, and stack it with movement, sleep, and stress control. Give yourself 30 days of consistency and pay attention to the quiet wins. Steadier energy, better recovery, more satisfying performance in and out of the bedroom, and a sense that you are back in your own skin. Let me close the loop on how this fits with natural supports men often ask about. Organic watermelon extract rich in L-citrulline feeds the nitric oxide pathway and can support blood flow, which many men find helpful 30 to 60 minutes before intimacy or training. A well-designed performance blend that combines icarian, tonkat ali, fenugreek, nettle root, and citrulline is intended to support circulation, stamina, testosterone, and prostate comfort as part of a broader lifestyle routine. These are not shortcuts, and they do not replace sleep, training, or medical care, but they can complement the habits you are establishing in the kitchen and the gym. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.